Hey guys, so last week's review of Empire. Let's go! Lucius has been proclaimed as a free man because of Vernon's body showing up. AKA they dug it up and put it in the lawyer's car. And Laura, the girl who Hakeem found singing in the club, has decided to work with them. Andre is accepted back into Empire, but he feels a little uncomfortable because he's now decided to devote his life to God. And we had a super cool guest this last episode, Neo. And he actually said that he was going to go on tour with Jamal, which is so cool. And Tiana was waiting for her ride and she got mugged. And we find out it's because they think that Lion Dynasty has money because of Cookie. And so they want some type of ransom for them to be in their neighborhood and produce music and whatnot there and have their studio there. And Andre goes into Lucius's office and Thirsty is there having a drink and he asks him to steal the master copies of Lion Dynasty, and Andre refuses because he believes that it would not be an ethical thing to do, and the tension between him and Thirsty really rise. Trying to decide whether or not he should take Michael on the road with him is kind of messing with Jamal in the studio, but Neo says that he's done it both ways, bringing his partner, significant other, with him on the road and has gone on tour without them. And he thinks that both works and that it really depends upon the artist and what they can handle and what they need to feel safe and really give themselves to their performances and all of that. And so he tells Jamal that he thinks he should bring Michael on tour with them. And at a party at Hakeem's house, he starts to get really friendly with Laura, but she backs away and says she's not that kind of girl and storms out. And Thirsty is mad shady because he sends in bugs to steal the master files of Lion Dynasty's songs to try to take them down. What? And the pastor at Andre's church tells him that he needs to confess his sins to all his loved ones and family members before he can get baptized to really live out his decision. And that's exactly what he does. He goes to each of his brothers and his father and mother and confesses the sins or the wrongdoings he's done to them and asks each of them to attend his baptism on the upcoming Sunday. And Laura's about to catch a train, but Hakeem catches her before she does and apologizes to her and sends her to wherever she wants to go in his car and walks home. And he really apologizes for what he does and says that he'll never do it again and that he was way out of line. But it'll be strictly professional and that they will be able to work together. And Frank's daughter is having a really hard time in the studio as well, but Lucius talks to her and tells her to really feel the music and get emotionally involved, and she spits some really sick rhymes. That Sunday, Andre is going to be baptized, and Rhonda, Jamal, Hakeem, and Cookie show up. And at first, Lucius was a little hesitant to go and even denied his son when he asked him in person, but he eventually showed up. Before Andre's baptism, Cookie and Lucius were talking to each other, and Cookie told Lucius to stop messing with them and sending in bugs to steal their master file. But Lucius told her that he knew nothing about it. Andre is thrilled to have his whole family there, but when he gets baptized, Lucius has a painful flashback to his mother dunking him in the tub after doing something wrong as a punishment and walks out. And this causes Andre to have a look of disappointment on his face. And later that day or the next day, Hakeem is out jogging and gets kidnapped. But sometime after the World Series, Lucius and Cookie are going to have to team up to find Hakeem before it's too late.